We're just waiting for Scott to start. So as soon as he starts, we'll be on a roll.
This conference is being recorded.
Good afternoon and good evening to those of you who are on the call for our business opportunity call for Jafra Cosmetics International. Thank you for being on. Those of you who are consultants, as well as those of you who are looking at this as an interesting opportunity to grow the business. We've got everyone kind of muted out just to deal with background noise, so we appreciate you just listening in. Tonight, you're going to hear from me. My name is Scott Halversen, Vice President of Sales for Jafra Cosmetics USA, and then we will hear from one of our consultants who does this like day in and day out, so you can like hear the live experience of what that is supposed to be, because that's probably the more important thing. But I wanted to at least give you an idea of what this company is all about, why we are different from maybe other opportunities, and trying to give you the best information up front so that you can make an informed and intelligent decision. Because, after all, we live by the motto, the freedom to be you. And that's really what we live. It started with this idea back in 1956, the founder, Jan and Frank Day, where Jafra comes from, the J from Jan and the FRA from Frank, wanted to create a company that not only had the best products that dealt with skincare, because at that time they were really few and far between, but also provided an amazing way for primarily women to own their own business, to be able to take control of their lives, their finances, and then help not only themselves, but other people around them. That's what made that so special. For 61 years, we have been following that vision. And even though Jen and Frank Day are not with us anymore, we continue to honor their legacy in providing the best in not only products, but also in an opportunity for women to be able to be their own business owners, to be entrepreneurs, to be leaders among their peers and in their communities to make that happen. That's what makes it so special. And I actually have the privilege of saying, I work for them. I work for you guys. That's the satisfaction that it gives me to see people change. And that to me is really special, because they become a bigger person than they thought they ever could be, because they achieved something that they wanted to actually do. And in the process, learned a whole lot about themselves. So that's kind of the cool part. It's like our little secret. Not only do you get amazing skin and you help other people with amazing skin and a great, beautiful look, but you change and you become somebody greater than you are. And today might just be that day for you to start that. So that's really kind of the cool part about what we do. We went from having one product line that was strictly skincare, and it added an amazing ingredient called royal jelly, which is a derivative from bees, obviously, and it's what is the nutrition for the queen bee, but for the 40 years longer than any of the other bees in the hive. And there are amazing anti-aging qualities that go along with this product that is amazing for the skin when it comes to elastin and collagen. And I'm going to tell you, in the short time that I've been with this company, and I look at our consultants who have been in this business for 20 and 30 years, they have been so loyal to this skincare because of what it does to their skin. And you talk to them and you're like, whoa, wait a second. I thought we were kind of in the same generation, and you know, and you talk of like pop culture, and like they're 10 to 15 years older than I am, and we look pretty much the same, and I'm like blown away by that. So what we like to say here is 70 is the new 40. Just how it is. I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but man, I tell you what, you just meet one of our consultants and they radiate that. We've expanded our technology to the point that we have our own formulation of royal jelly called Royal Active Peptide, And that's our secret advantage in the marketplace. That's our go-to product that nobody can copy. And it is what makes Jafra Royal Jelly Ritual so special and allows us to not only infuse that into the skincare, but into other formulations that we have, whether it's part of our makeup and beauty line, or it could be also in our like our body, bath and body lines as well, which is really kind of a cool part. The only place you're not going to find it is in our fragrance line, and we just happen to be one of the world's largest and most successful fragrance houses in the world. And we just actually launched 2 new fragrances, one of which is up for an award, one of the 5 finalists in its category among the international fragrance community, and it is spectacular. It's called Paris à Moi, a little Paris in me, as you would translate it into English. And it's just like whether you're 15 or you're 80, it's a beautiful fragrance. It's sweet, it's floral, it's, it stays with you all day long, but it's not overpowering. And that's what's great. My daughter, who's 15 years old, uses it every day as her go-to. And my wife loves it. So from 15 to 45, there you go. But the cool part about our company is we continue to offer multiple product lines that allow you to start your business, have conversation starters, and even have products that will keep your clients coming back month after month, buying products, and then most importantly, using the Royal Jelly Ritual. So that to me is really the key to what that is all about. And it's not really that hard to get started. What I really like about this particular opportunity is it doesn't require an inventory. It doesn't require a huge investment up front. We have 3 kit options. The one that I prefer the most, because it showcases the best of our products, which is our Royal Jelly product line, is $129. It's a pretty low-risk investment. You get the best product. It's over a $500 value, and it sets you up not only to try it for yourself, but it allows you to share it with friends to get started so that you can not only recoup your investment quickly, but you can also make money. And we have one of the strongest compensation plans out there. And it's kind of one of those, very few companies have it, where we have a 50% earnings opportunity and a commission rate from all of your sales. Plus, if you decide that you want to be able to build a team and actually own a business where people are following their own dreams, but they're doing it with you, you earn commissions from that. It's a very just typical direct selling model. But you're not only helping clients, but you're helping other women become owners of their own business per se. And it's not like you're doing everything for them. You're just showing them what you do, and they just follow the lead. And that's a really nice part, because we have a lot of amazing programs and tools and technology to help with that, so that you're not alone in this business. We partner together with you to help you be successful, so that you can have the freedom to be you at the level which you choose, which I think is just really cool. So that's kind of the part of what I love to talk about when it comes to this business. The 2 other options, just so I don't forget for you to come in. One is $99, and it is a mix of different fragrances as well as skincare and body care. And then there's a $49 option, which has a very limited product line, but it's for people who may not know what they want to do, but maybe want to give it a try. Again, my suggestion, just because you set yourself up for success from the very beginning, is the $129. And I don't say that because it's the most expensive kit. I say that because it gives you the best product and the best value to start your business with, over $500 worth of product that you can demonstrate immediately. And you can be proud to say, hey, this is what I started. So That's the really good part. You also get your own personal website. You get technology training. We have field training that helps all along the way. So I would highly encourage you to take a look at that and see if, like, maybe now's the time. And I found that there are many reasons why people come into this business, and there are many reasons why they say yes to Jafra. The first one is they want to be able to take care of any financial concern that they may have right away. Once that's taken care of, there's something even beyond that. And that's usually a way to identify yourself as a business owner and receive amazing recognition that you've never received before. You reinvent yourself. Maybe if you've been working at another job and now you're in total control of your time and your earning potential. It does take work. It takes some effort, but it's not like hard work. It's actually fun. It's pretty fun to do because you're connecting with people the entire time. Lastly, it's one of those where maybe you have a certain area that you want to support or a cause that you want to support, and you don't want to dip into your nest egg, and so therefore people do this so that they can proudly support and be able to do that. That's the fun part about what we do. And I just like the fact that it can be for what you want it to be, and most people find out that they belong to an organization that has like-minded individuals that share the same values, the same reasons and rationale for doing what they need to do, and you find amazing friends all along the way. And it's amazing to me how many lifelong friends have been developed just by sharing this opportunity and sharing product all along the way. All right, enough of me. You guys heard it. Of course, you would hear the best from me, but I think it's best to hear from one of our consultants. And I know somebody's on the line. If you want to press *6 to enter, you can come in, and then we'll just have a little discussion. Hopefully you can do that. Let me know when you're on.
I'm on, Scott.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So, if you will do the honor of introducing who you are, how long you've been with Jafra, so that they hear, like, I don't have to build it up, but they're going to find out through your through your short story just how special you are.
Well, thank you, Scott. It's a pleasure to be here with you. My name is Marilyn Lewis, and I'm an independent business owner with Jafra. Now, at one time, I was a career woman in a very secure job. However, in my life at that time, I found that I really wanted more freedom and, frankly, more money. Anybody identify with that?
Absolutely.
Well, you got it. A friend had invited me to a Jafra party. I went. I was totally impressed to find a great skincare program that actually worked right there after I'd looked for years for something that would help my skin. I joined very shortly after that because I had a family full of teenagers. I'll have nieces and nephews. I don't have children of my own, but there were bunches of them. And I knew they would benefit from the product too. I soon found that I loved the recognition as well as the money. So I followed the magic formula of 2 parties a week and found to my surprise in just 6 months, now listen to this, ladies, in just 6 months, I had made as much money with Jafra as I did in my full-time job. And needless to say, it was time to be thinking about the freedom part of my story. So I quit my job, enrolled to finish up the college degree that I had abandoned a couple of years before that, and the rest is history. Joining Jafra for me happened over 45 years ago. And the freedom and the income to live way beyond what I'd imagined is wonderful. Ask me how many houses I do own. Not now, but later. But the best part of all this is that the dream continues. Not just for me, but for others who join in this program. And I get to see their lives change. What a blessing when you can make a difference in the lives of so many people. This is the way to do business, ladies. Be your own boss, have your own business, and join us in Jafra if you like our story, okay? Thank you.
Marilyn, that is so cool. And the reason why I didn't want to like put this big hype of introducing you and I was like, I needed people to hear your just sincerity and your story for what it is. And when you listen to how long that you've been with Jafra and doing it and how it's been a wealth creator even beyond the business for you, to me, that's really special. So how many houses do you own?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
You asked us to ask you how many houses you own.
I own 3. I own 2 back in Illinois, my hometown, and I own this one in California. And I have no debt on them. That's part of the Jafra
awesome
story. It's wonderful.
There aren't many people I know that could say that they own 3 houses, 2 of them in one state and 1 in California. Most people can barely afford 1 in California, so you're like way ahead. But I love the part of your story that just totally blew me away is you took a chance, you made a change in your life because you saw that the business really had a strong foundation, and the principles of the business have not changed since you started, which I need people to know. It's not like you can't do that today. It's still there, but I think it's even stronger today with the product line and the different ways that you can earn and grow. But you had a strong why, and you had an amazing reason that allowed you to fulfill a degree, and you made money in 6 months and you would make it an entire year. So like it became like the leap of faith wasn't that big, but I love the fact that you could do it at the same time, which is what most people may be looking to do until they know they can make that leap. So what was it like when you made that change?
You know, when you look at the numbers, and I could see what was happening, I had put off finishing my college degree for other people's purposes, and I decided it was time to do things for my purpose. So I finished the degree, and I'll show you my certificate sometime with all the stars and things on it, just like I hear at Jafra. But it was important to me to do that. Others in my family had done that. I'm the youngest of 10 kids, and there are 41 nieces and nephews, and there's a whole bunch more other people. There's a lot of people that sometimes need your help. And I don't publish that. I don't make a big picture out of it. But think what it would be like if you had an extra X number of dollars socked away somewhere that you could do with whatever you wanted, and you got to decide what important things were to you. That's what has given me the heart and the desire to continue and do more in Jafra. I want to pass that on to other people. I want them to have the freedom to grow. I want them to have the chance to make the money that they want to make so their lives can change in the ways they want it to. I love watching people grow. It's like a garden. My mom always had this huge garden. I guess I have a garden of people now. So it's wonderful.
I love that. And that's the part of the business that's so hard to explain unless you hear from somebody like you who's actually lived it. And you are an amazing individual. I've loved meeting you. I mean, it's just you radiate this confidence, but also this like quiet humility that goes along with it. So you like kind of, I think you exemplify what Jafra is all about, and the fact that you are still wanting to share this and help people after many years in the business, that says a lot about who you are. And to me, that's really what a legacy is all about. And just let me know, was I wrong about like how your skin looks after using this for so long? I was not exaggerating, was I?
No, I should ask you how old you think I am. I get compliments all the time on my skin.
I lose at that game every single time. I don't even come close.
Well,
We don't
see you at the Jafra meeting.
Years, right? We talking skin here. We don't talk in actual age. We talking skin
That's
age.
right. That's
And
right.
skin age is way younger. It matches the heart.
And when you join us in Jafra and you start sharing the product with women, you will see their skin change. You will see that their skin looks smoother, they have less lines, the discolorations they may have had go away, which is what they really want. It's an amazing product line, and it's grown through the years to get even better and better. I said I started this when I was 28. I'm now 74, Scott, and I can't even remember numbers anymore, but my skin looks more like I'm 50.
I know. That's why I didn't even come close. I'm like, it's just not even possible. You could be my mom.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but you don't look like you could be. That's the best part, okay? That's what's so exciting about it. And I think it's one of those things where if you had one piece of advice to give to anyone on this call, whether it be a consultant or somebody looking at this opportunity, what would you give to them to help give them this assurance that says, you know what, this really is the freedom to be you? What would be your counsel?
I would say call up a few friends, get together, and maybe your sponsors nearby, maybe your managers nearby. They can help you do a welcome party to your business. See what happens when you actually sit down with someone and let them try the product themselves. Listen to them. The most important skill you're going to develop as a business owner, if you want to be successful, is to listen to people. Find out what's important to them. Show them how this might be the option that lets them choose that. And that's really all you can do. It's like the story with the platter of cake. You're taking a platter of cake through a group of people and offering cake to everyone. Some will, some won't. There are other people at the party. So share freely. You're not trying to trap people. You're trying to treat people. So offer them what you have. Keep a smile on your face and realize if they're not ready now, maybe they will be later. But don't wait for them. Find another person to offer your cake to.
Love that advice because it's authentic, it's real, it's genuine, and people will see the results. So, wow, Marilyn, I'm just like blown away. Like, we need to talk more often.
Okay.
That's a cool story. I'm so inspired by that. It's like, wow. I just need to have you like be around with me and go, this is what 74 looks like, peeps. So, like, get on the royal jelly bandwagon. That's so cool. But thank you for also sharing your heart and what really drives this business for you. And I think that is more important than anything. I mean, that to me is what makes this business so special, the fact that you've grown with relationships and you've grown helping other women and clients for many years and continue to do so. It says a lot about you. It says a lot about your confidence in partnering with Jafra. So thank you so much for being on this call with us.
My pleasure.
Hi,
Wow.
Scott.
Okay. So,
Hey, Scott. It's Rita.
Hey, Rita. How are you?
Okay, and I'm 73.
Now the bragging rights begin.
Yeah, absolutely. My 41st year with Jafra.
Wow. Amazing. All right.
Started with my mother. She's the one that got me interested in Jafra.
Wow, that is so cool. All right, Rita, we're going to have you on a call so that you can share your story too.
Okay.
I promised to make these really quick, and I know I've got another call coming up, but man, I'll tell you what. If you're a guest on the line and you just heard two people who are very proud to say how old they were on the phone, and these are women, which, like, seriously, when does that ever happen? And there's got to be something there. So get with the person that invited you to be on this call. Find out what might be the best course for you to pursue, how you want to get started, what you want out of it, and they will help you with this. So thanks for taking a little time out. Find a little bit about Jafra. Jafra.com is where you can find us, or the website of the consultant that invited you. And really just have a very open conversation and feel confident that this is a good place for you to start and be able to share it. Take care of you and take care of other people along the way, and it makes it fun. So thank you for all being on this call tonight. Really appreciate it. And We are recording this so you can share it with others along the way. I think it's very valuable. So Rita, thanks for chiming in. Love it. And Marilyn, thank you for being a part of this tonight. Have an amazing
I love your
night.
webinars. I love your webinars.
Thank you so much. You get a big virtual hug from me right now.
Okay. Have a good evening.
I hope it was received well.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, you too.
Thank you, Scott. Good night.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, Marilyn.
All right. Well, hello, Zoom world. Welcome. Hi. I know it's going to get noisy. Is going, which is really, really exciting. And also, I know we've got some guests that are with us, and some of the rooms have people visiting together. So they're watching the Zoom in duets or trios that I can see on camera. So first, let me just do this. If you are here as a guest, would you go ahead and unmute yourself? You can click on your microphone or raise your hand, and Lori will do that for you. And we just want to meet any guests, and then we're going to do a quick summary to what Scott said before we do that. So could we just find out if we have any guests with us this evening? And you can also type your name as a guest in the chat box. So that's another way that we can find out, because I know it may be unique working with 50 cameras, but we love to do this. I see many consultants with us tonight, many Jafra leaders, so that's great too. So just because of sound, I know if we unmute everybody, it could be really, really loud. So forgive us for that. But anyway, so go ahead and type. If you're here as a guest, we just want to say thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is carry on into just part 2 of what Scott shared with us tonight. And again, he recorded that. We're taking this on Zoom as well. And we just wanted to follow up with some pictures because we could hear things, but now we wanted to kind of bring it back to really what makes Jafra different in the business model. This is a tool for all of you as you share and show people. I love what Marilyn said. I think Wileen typed this too. She said that it's a treat to share Jafra each and every day. We're not here convincing anyone. It really is a treat to give it away and let them decide about the business option. So we're going to take you through just a couple of visuals that you can use again and again to share with other people. So this is a great tool for you. If you're here as a guest or maybe somebody shared this recording with you, awesome. This is our tool we use in the general market called Zoom. And so we want to give you just a visual as well about the business opportunity. So I'm going to get my screen up and bear with me. Miss Lori, is my screen showing as of right now?
No.
Okay, let me go back and do this again. So bear with me here as I work with this. All right. And we're going to go right here. All right, how are we seeing right now? Are we seeing the screen?
Looks great.
Awesome. All right, so let's get ourselves going. All I wanted to do was a visual recap. Just a couple of things that sometimes as you might be here as a guest, taking a look at what is this business to what Scott said in his story, what Marilyn related to in her personal story. These are things that really people are looking for today. And be a smart shopper. I know some of you on this line, we're here like Marissa. You're looking for some direct selling information, what's going on in the industry. So we're just going to do kind of a 10-minute recap. Then stay tuned. We're going to then go into some training on how to earn fast start as a Jafra consultant, how to put hundreds of dollars a week, a month into your pocket with sales, and then how to marry that with a balanced business, making commission checks each and every month by sharing the opportunity as well as sharing the great products. So let's just do a little recap about Jafra first. So why are people today looking for businesses? And think of you, when you look at this list, even if you're already in the business, why we stay in the business changes. Why people are looking changes. So I want you to think about two things. What do you love most about being your own boss? Because maybe you don't tell your story often enough like Marilyn did. So write down on your note page why I love being my own boss if you're already in Jafra. On the second side to that, who do you know that would love to be their own boss? So here is why people love to be in their own Jafra business. 1, flexible work hours. They can work when they want, how often as they want, and where they want. I might live in Minnesota, but I work the whole United States, by the way. So sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jackie Geisinger. I'm one of the 11 sales development managers with Jafra. I get so excited to dive in and tell you about the business. Forgive me. I did have the privilege. I worked this as a business through college. This became our only family income for many, many years as I built through the lineage program and developed leaders across the nation. And now I've been serving as a sales manager, coaching, mentoring, and training leaders and future leaders. So forgive me for not introducing myself, but it's great because you can work from home anywhere you go in this business. And I still do that even as a sales manager. Number two, you know what? A lot of people need a sense of satisfaction. You go to work, you're working for someone else's dream, and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I contributing? How am I making a difference? That's kind of what Marilyn talked about. Her joy has been watching women become different women and watching women have dreams come true and having success. You're also going to find you're never alone in this business. We are all about business networking. Just like today, we have up to 50 cameras all across the nation, working from 5 different time zones, all working together to share, network, and build together. Next, you get to decide your own income. You are the CEO. You are the boss. You write your paycheck. You decide when to work and why you're working and what you need that income for. Just like Marilyn, she built her wealth and was able to invest in homes and is in a wonderful retirement state of mind. So she did that for many, many years as this was her income. You decide. Next, you are in control of success. The only one who tells you you can't is you. So what goes on between your ears is all up to you. When you literally decide how you control your success, you do have the freedom to be you. That's the best part of owning your own business. And again, you could never put a price tag on the skills and talents. I look back myself, I was 18, taking my kid to college. I couldn't speak in front of 10 people if you paid me. And now you could give me 20,000 and I'm happy. The more the merrier. So you will develop skills. You will know how to own your own business. It will roll into better lifestyles. You'll teach your children. You will be able to become the best you. And that's what we focus on is development you have in this business rolls over into your life. So let's also come back to your why. Whether you're in Jafra or looking at Jafra, I want you to take a thought about this. Why do you want to own that business? What would owning your own business bring for your family? Financially, mentally, physically, having the freedom to never miss a soccer game again, having the freedom to be able to be there for your kids and show them that they too can do what they want in their life. So write down for your family, what's the one most important thing this business could be for you? Number two, how could becoming a successful businesswoman help you in your personal growth? Maybe it's time discipline, maybe organizational skills. Maybe just learning that positiveness of life. I remember just changing my mentality, hanging out with positive people. How would it help you? Pick one. Number three, how does this help others grow and achieve their goals? This is why people love it. This was Marilyn. Her joy was helping others grow, helping them achieve their goals. I remember when Michelle Chumslin built her patio with Jafra because she set that as her goal one month. I remember buying curtains by one of my other managers. And she was proud to say, those are the curtains that Jafra bought. So again, helping them achieve goals one step at a time. There is no bigger joy. It's like watching your children graduate from college and get into a career and buy their first house. Those are things that are amazing. That's what we do with this business. Just like Marilyn said, oh my gosh, how cool. I planted gardens all over the U.S. Number four, to improve your quality of life. If you could choose to live a lifestyle better, what would be most important? Those whys are the motivation. Those are what we can have great incentives, great trips, etc. But it really goes back to what do you want as the CEO? So once we know our why and why others are looking for a business model like Jafra today, which direct selling is the leading #1 business in the world today, most sought after, most looked after. Scott said some really cool things. It's because it's cosmetics. You know what? We're not selling a one-time water purifier. Not that that's a bad business, but we have 700 products, right? And you can make from 25 to 50%. Be really proud. What makes us different is our commission is one of the best in the industry. You will find other companies with 50%, but you also have such a broad spectrum of products to sell from. We also love incentives. I won't go into the details, but you know what? Selling 50% each week from your websites, from an auto ship program, from products that you're showing, parties, facials, you choose the way, like Scott said, but 50%, that's an amazing opportunity. Second, as he talked about, is you can build teams like Marilyn talked about as well. She grew gardens all over the U.S. by giving the treat of the Jafra business to others. All I want to show you here is you start with a team of 4 consultants, and that steps you into what we call our leadership compensation plan. We have a great selling compensation plan and a great sponsoring and leadership compensation plan. It starts with 4 consultants, and you enter into a title called manager. And you and your team all work together to train, coach, and help each other become successful business owners to your goals and your time schedule. I'm just going to jump all the way to the top. There's 8 levels in between, but the top level is called an ambassador. The difference from a manager to an ambassador is this is a business owner who helped 15 other people or more start their own team with 4 or more consultants. The benefits continue to grow. You can research more on your own. But all I want you to see is as you help others grow and develop a business alongside while you're doing it, you're a teacher and a student at the same time, and you become a we instead of an I, look at the difference in income. These were the 2015 average commission checks of our leaders at these titles, lowest average and highest average of the year 2015. So if you look at a manager, then look at the ambassador commissions. That's a monthly commission. By helping more people earn money by sharing the products and sharing the program, you can see the money can grow into a great big 6-figure income with so much more on the table. So think about how we do both. I wouldn't want to unpack that would be about $50,000 of products every month and deliver it. You can't make that selling the product. You'd be crazy. This is really what's really cool, that you can share the profit, like Marilyn said, and grow gardens. So let's go to the next program about why being a leader. Sorry, my keyboard got stuck. So when we talk about why be a leader, there's more to just helping others have their business. You're going to have even more friends. We've got great travels and leadership meetings. You're going to have a richer social life because we all work together. We have weekly training together, weekly coaching together. We just came back from a Believe tour, and we stayed in hotels and we hung out and we had a lot of fun. And we also really build businesses in a whole different way. It's like opening stores all around the nation. And you get to lead with your own team. Women are made natural born leaders. You know what? Why not lead? That's why we're moms, right? We run houses, children, husbands, all that stuff. So the beauty of this is you get to lead a team, and it's very joyful. Why else is leadership really the best way to maximize your time and your opportunities? Because we also treat you well. We have great incentives for consultants, but when you're a leader, you get glamorous getaways like Spain. We're going to Africa next. We also have amazing rewards, from Coach to Michael Kors to TVs and iPads. We have car cash each and every month and free Mercedes-Benz to our ambassadors at the top. And we love recognition. So many reasons that people love the opportunity of being a leader. All I want to share with you is many people today may be in other direct selling companies. So they're familiar with how do people get paid when they sponsor or they build teams or enter into management and above. Well, for us, we talked about 25 to 50% in commission and sales. Now we have it in sponsoring. When you build your team, you grow from 10 to 17% commission on yourself and your sales, all your sponsors that you bring into the company, and anyone they sponsor. So if I sponsored Lori, who's our Zoom administrative professional tonight, running our camera right below me on screen, Lori, if I sponsored her, that's great. Then she's a direct. Lori goes and sponsors, I see Shirley on the screen, so she's going to sponsor Shirley. That would be an indirect to me. But you make commission on all of those people, including yourself. Each month, that's called your central team. Then Lori decided she wants that 10% as well, so she's going to promote her group. And guess what? I would have then on every person, remember an ambassador has 15, I would make 6 to 13.5% on those groups, while Lori and all the other leaders are making 10 to 17% on their group. So everybody wins. They make more and I make more because I coached and mentored them to have more. Next, we have an indirect leader. So if Shirley said, I want to be a Jafra leader, great. She becomes a leader. She's a direct of Lori, but she's now an indirect of me. So I would make 3% even on Shirley. But look, underneath Shirley, we see Carol on the screen. And Shirley promoted Carol. But that would be a second line indirect leader. My first line indirect is Shirley. My second line would be Carol that you see in our picture camera. There, I would make 1% on Carol. Now, guess what? We have unlimited width and depth. Whether or not this makes sense, someday it will. If I had 15 teams, I'm making like an ambassador, I can go 15 lines down. That's like Carol promotes a branch, then that person promotes a branch. I'm not going to bore you, but you can see it just goes all the way down like family lineage. So you are in control of your paycheck and helping others. Let's go back and just summarize. How do you really grow this business? You heard Scott talk about many of the different departments that we share products from. When you have your Jafra store, you have 4 product departments. You have a fragrance department, one of the biggest fragrance lines in the industry, bigger than anyone I know in direct sales. You then have our color line, which every woman, you can never have enough lipsticks. That is the fun, is sharing color and helping them look pretty every single day. They smell pretty, they look pretty. You also have a full line of spa and beauty and toiletry products and hair care products. So you've got that third department. The fourth department is skincare. This is where Jafra's USP is, unique selling proposition. Scott talked about it. We have been the company of royal jelly for 60 years, and we now have the best in the industry with the scientific and advanced technology of royal active peptide. That is a patent that makes us completely different with our royal jelly ritual line. So the beauty of this is you're like this personal shopper, taking everyone to all 4 departments and helping them shop and save each and every month and have great giftables. In the center of your store is the HR department, right? In the center of the store is the opportunity for you to always invite consultants to have their own business and, again, to choose how they want to get started because, like Scott said, we offer 3 great business kits, $49, $99, and $129. It's all about what products you want to show and sell, and literally that is where we're always building our team. So you have 4 product departments, 2 great ways that people can make money by sharing product and sponsoring, like we just showed you our 2 comp plans. And you also have 700 products and monthly savings for everyone. You also have 3 no-risk kits available for those starting their business. When you start a business, I want you to think about you just opened a spa and beauty cosmetic store. How cool is that to own your own business, your own store? Again, you've got 50%. Just imagine if you wanted to earn Fast Start and put a couple $100 a month into your family income each month or a couple $100 a week. It all starts with just 10 customers a month. If you want that as your weekly income, focus on 10 customers a week. It's all deciding how much you want to work, why and how you're going to do it, and then setting goals. Then when you invite others again, you can build your team and grow 10 to 17% commissions. So 50% and 10 to 17%. So your store is always helping others open up their stores. So when you look down below, it's like that franchise model of Starbucks or McDonald's, right? Every time someone opens up their own department store, you have the opportunity to invite them to make money 2 ways, sharing the profit and sharing the opportunity. And when they do that and they build their teams, the residual income grows from 6 to 13.5% as well. And the key, this is just a little story on how you continuously build businesses. The key, like Marilyn said, is plant a garden everywhere. Invite everyone to have their own business and their own department store. The simpleness is this. People's lives change in this business. Imagine a $1,000 commission check. I always want to give you a simple formula. It starts with a $1,000 commission check. How would you do that? You know what? You help 20 people become a fast start consultant. When you do that and you invite at least 3 others to do the business alongside you, your first 3 leaders who start with 4, and they keep inviting others the same, you start to add a comma to a monthly commission check. So it can quickly grow from a couple hundred to 1,000. That's a place in income where women feel solid as a business owner. This does not even include your monthly or weekly sales. So again, you could almost say bye-bye to any career when you are selling and sponsoring and making a choice to help others. That's the summary of this business. Before we close this segment, I just want to say we've got great tools to help you get off to a strong start. Our new consultant packs are amazing. You choose your kit, and we have packs for you only in the beginning of your first few months where you could have more products in your kit. Our skincare pack has, again, 21 products. Your cost is about $9.50, and you choose from over 45 products to add to your kit to show and sell more. Your cost is just $200, and you get 21 skincare products, less than $10 a piece, only for new consultants. Sometimes we all want to start all over. Next, we go to the mixed pack. This is where you've got some of those fragrances, again, that you can add into a mixed pack, and some of our other toilet tube products. There's 26 different products, again, to choose from. And again, when you look at this pack, the beauty of it is, again, $200 cost. You have the opportunity to have products for just $7.69. So again, when you get both, with just $400, you're getting $1,600 of products for $8.51 each on average. What a great way to multiply your income by having more for people to smell and for people to try. So again, a great opportunity. Because it's Memorial Day this month, I always say, I remind you that there is one more thing we do. We love to say, thank you for the freedom. So we have the freedom to be us in America. And we always salute our military families. We give our military families a 50% off their Royal Business Kit or their business kit when they join. So we are just super excited to say thank you for giving us the freedom, and we want to give it back to you. As we wrap up what Scott talked about, what makes us really different for 60 years, and even more so today with our new technology of Royal Jelly Rituals, is our Royal Jelly Rituals. We're going to do a little training in our next segment on this, but just to close out this section, we love to offer royalty to everyone. The best thing we have that makes us different is Royal Jelly. We have the opportunity as a business owner to offer our clients a way to shop and save each and every month. We have monthly offers, as we have right now in our May brochure. We always have great ways for them to use Jafra Royal Jelly Rituals. And they can save typically up to 40% with our monthly offers. Or our auto ship program of Stay Royal gives them the choice to have Royal Jelly Rituals shipped to their door every 60, 90, or 120 days, and they always save 40%. So they're going to get 5 products as a client from $99 to $129. Or we invite our potential customers to also hear about our great hostess program when they book and earn Jafra products and save on Royal Jelly Rituals. They can earn up to $300 in free products, but they save 60% off our host-only Royal Jelly Rituals. 8 products for $138. They go from 5 to 8 for $138 by being a hostess. The third way that you get to offer your services for Royal Jelly is by inviting them to join and make money. With their 50% commission and our sponsoring rewards of 10 to 17% in our compensation plan, they can get this Royal Jelly Business Kit for $129. Most importantly, it's 10 products for $129 of our Royal Jelly line. Whether they want 5 products to save, 8 products to earn, or 10 products to start making money, it's all sitting here with our Royal Jelly Ritual Focus. You've got all the support you need to start a business. Brochures, catalogs, new monthly offers for a reason to call and have conversations to serve your customers. We've got a mailing system to mail your monthly brochures to your Jafra clients. You've got a great hostess program that offers a great way for them to bring you 10 people and you celebrate your hostess with free and deep discount items. We've got training 24/7 online in our beautiful training. We also have websites for $24 a year and Jafra social on Facebook so you can know how to communicate and spread the great Jafra news. You've got an online 90-day guide that tells you exactly what to do each day and each week that you can work with your manager on. Most importantly, talk to your manager who invited you. Set up a structure to work together each week to achieve your goals. We also have Facebook, the Jafra Beauty Insiders, and the Amber Region Consultant Team. Again, that's your network. You will never be alone in this business. Best part is, once you say yes, we're going to get you off to a fast start. We've got free Royal Jelly for a year to help you get off to your first sales, and we've got an iPad to help you build your first 4 consultants. So we're super excited to say we reward you along the way while you're making money and sharing Jafra products. So I want to say this to all of you that are joining us as a guest and maybe reigniting you as a consultant. Is it your time to build a business this summer season? Are you ready for extra money? Are you looking for a new opportunity? Are you ready for a new challenge? Do you love beauty products and love to share them? Do you want to change jobs or get rid of one of your 4? Would you love to meet new people? Do you have that entrepreneur spirit? Do you have a desire to change your circumstances? Now is the time to say yes. Join in May, and then you've got the whole summer to go out when you're busy and you're seeing the most people to go out and build that business. And that will get you ready for an amazing fall and holiday season. 80% of our success comes in fall and holiday because of gift giving. So who is Jafra? Like Scott said, you know what the best gift of Jafra is we empower others. We empower people by providing the best customer service with our storefront. With high quality products, they sell themselves. You just need to get people to experience them. We bring laughter and fun to women at parties, work environments, and clubs. We help others look their best and enable women to have the choice to stay home and provide more for their family. We provide opportunities for growth, self-confidence, and to live lives on purpose. We make a real difference in the lives of others. You are the gift to others. Share it freely like we heard Marilyn talk about tonight. You are Jafra. You are the brand. You own that Jafra department store. Join us now or rejoin us if you've been in a while and you need to get reignited. Now is the time to say yes to doing more the month of May and open up June, July, and August to an amazing summer. We are here to help you. You are here to serve others with your great departments and your wonderful HR department. We thank you for joining us tonight. We're just going to take a quick pause if there's any questions that anyone has out there for us today. So let me go back to cameras, and then we're going to cut this recording and go into about a 40-minute recording on how to earn fast cash. All right, sorry, I'm trying to get back to my screen here. Forgive me. Thank you. There we go. All right, is there any questions anyone has on anything we shared tonight? Okay. Well, I want to, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted to give them a second to click on raise hand or unmute themselves because everyone's muted.
Thank you.
So, and, or they can turn their camera on and wave at me.
And whether you're here as a guest or you're a consultant getting reignited back to the business, feel free to ask any questions while we're here.
Go, Marissa.
So you said the Royal Jelly has been in the company how long? For 60 years?
Yeah, so when we started the company, Jan and Frank started it with skincare, and they were looking for something very unique. And so that's where they hired their chemist to develop royal jelly, and it became, every product we created became a part of royal jelly. So it made our cleanser. Our cleanser was made to work with royal jelly. So the entire line wrapped around royal jelly.
And then the royal jelly is a part of the honey, or was it the bee, the queen bee?
So the royal jelly in and of itself is produced for the queen bee by the worker bees. And so what we've done with the royal active peptide is we've actually scientifically mimicked the reproduction of royal jelly. So it's made, and we also add in the ingredients. And that's a great question. There's some incredible webinars out there, by the way. And if anybody wants to tell a bee story, you're welcome to it. But we have great webinars that you can really empower yourself on Be Beautiful about the bees. I challenge you to just Google royal jelly. What a powerhouse, right? When you really Google it and you see what it does internally, externally. That's why we have the vitamins. You're one of the only companies that has a body product. It's in our color line. It is in our it's our whole skincare regimen. The skincare regimen is it. So there's just so many amazing benefits to royal jelly, but there's also more ingredients that we'll talk about, like Manuka honey. Again, Google that. You'd be in awe of that one ingredient as well. But there's a lot of different training online and Be Beautiful about royal jelly and different webinars under Consultant Connections. So absolutely, and be a Google freak, because it's pretty cool what you see out there comparatively and how expensive it is in the marketplace if you can even find it. So very, very rare. So thank you, Marissa. Marissa's a new consultant, so love it. So great to have you with us. All right, we'll take one or two more questions. Or anybody else with the feedback on royal jelly, something they'd like to share, a factoid or two?
Yes, I'd like to share something.
Yes.
Hi, I've been with Jafra since 1980, and I was a manager at one time under Mary Ann Rudolph. And, well, I moved, and I kind of like, my branch slipped away from me. So I came back to Pennsylvania, and I was just doing a little Jafra here and there, and I lost basically all but one client. And people would ask me what I'm using on my skin, because I'm 68 years old, and they said, wow, your skin looks so good, Paul. I thought to myself, you know, I'm my best billboard, my best advertisement. Why am I not sharing this with other people? So I decided to become more active in the royal jelly. And of course, I love the original royal jelly, but the new products are nice too. I was just really so impressed. I thought, you know, if nobody had asked me to come and experience Jafra, then I would not enjoy it and have what I have today. And it's just, I've learned so much through all the training and the meetings I've gone to and self-improvement. And it's just really awesome, and I'm glad to be involved again.
And Nancy, you couldn't summarize it. Thank you for sharing that from your heart. You couldn't summarize it any better. And we're going to wrap this session up, and then we're going to go into some training into fast cash. But I love what you said, Nancy. You know, it's a gift. Marilyn said that as well. Sharing Jafra is a gift. And sometimes, whether you're here as a consultant and you're looking at the business, sometimes we're like, oh, I don't want to sell. I don't know how to sell. I don't have time. I don't know anyone, right? The reality is this. All along your busy day, there's people along your way. Whether you go to the gas station, you walk inside and you pay for your gas inside and meet a person instead of sitting outside and pumping all the time, right? Choose to meet people and give the gift away. Because when I'm like you, Nancy, I've been in Jafra almost 40 years. I'm scared to death to think about what if that one person didn't invite me to experience the product. We all know we love this product, but if we love it, give it away, right? Yep. So invite people to look this good this long. It is the best in the industry. If you don't believe me, oh my gosh, I dare you to keep trying something else. Good luck. But number two, and so you can know that with pride. Number two, you also if you weren't invited to do the business, oh my gosh, first of all, not only could you save on your products all your life, but the beauty of this is how you've grown along the way. And if somebody didn't invite you, oh my gosh, right? So as you are on Facebook and you are talking to people, you may never have another chance again to invite them to take a look at owning their own Jafra Beauty business department store, to take a look and experience a product that you know is the best out there. They don't need us. It's okay. So, and it's no different. Marissa, who shared with us tonight, you know, Lori, who is our administrative Zoom professional tonight, she literally thought about Marissa and said, I want you on my team. You should take a look at a beauty business. I love who you are. And she was working, you know, at Subway, and Lori said, I decided I'm going to share with everybody, no judgment. It's her decision, not mine. So Nancy, it's what it is. It is exactly the greatest gift you could give everyone. And sometimes when you feel like I can't sell or there's no one to invite, I invite the whole world. Keep inviting, because it's their time and it's their gift, and you just get to give it away. And that's operating from your heart and giving this gift as a joy. It is planting garden, planting seeds, keep watering them, and you will grow into your garden of success. Whenever, and it's always here. The doors never close unless you do. So I love your pin. I love you. I love Nancy. Thank you for all that you shared tonight. Thanks for joining us. This will be again recorded, so you can have the recorded call. You can have the ending part with visuals. Whichever is the best way for someone to learn, it's here for you. We're going to close this out. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we're going to move over to Fast Cash Ideas Part 2. So thank you, everybody. See you in a few minutes.